How's it going, y'all? Welcome to Driven Diesels. My name is Gavin. I'm here with my grandfather of the TWO Pendejos, working on his Nova. We're making some stuff work right now. I get a time lapse of it, but we're putting air shock on the back of his car, so it should be fun. Stay tuned. Shocks are catching the spring mount, so we are slightly modifying the spring mount to where it clears.
We hope it clears.
Yeah. Alright folks, we are bending the new brake line that I so lovingly broke, trying to bend it out of the way of the shock. But of course, it's too long, so we're having to do some loop-de-loops. You need to get up there and do that?
No, but I'm having trouble because I don't think so. This the wheel comes out at a certain angle.
Yeah.
Now the shock's in the way. Ah, come on. Trying to get started, see if we messed it up. It's looking good.
So what are you trying to do here?
Just make sure the threads are okay on it. Try to run it up till it's tight, make sure we just screw the threads up. So far, so good. Can't figure out why. Oh, it just started going in and it quit.
Probably just the angle.
The angle of a dangle.
Well, story of our lives. Gotta go back to the parts store. Brake lines don't fit. So it'd be so much simpler if we could just buy the brake line, but no, you gotta buy one that's like it's just a certain length. Can't just buy it for the car, because that'd be too simple, wouldn't it? So we'll catch you in the truck on the way to the parts store. Alright. Well, do you want to tell them where we're going?
Back to the service station. I'm at the parts store. The lines that we bought won't fit. I don't know what it is. They look the same, everything, but I can't get them to start. I went back to make sure we didn't mess up our threads on the wheel cylinder. So I put the old line in it and threaded it right up, so we didn't mess up the threads there. But I mean, I can't even get these to even start. So I think they're the wrong ones. So we're gonna take them back. We're gonna have to go to a different parts store. But I've got a battery charger that I need to pick up. So, and now my truck's acting up. But what I think I'm gonna do is go ahead and get the battery charger, charge this battery up, and see if it'll hold a charge. It's got to be holding something, because it'll barely crank, but it cranks. So I'm just thinking that, you know, with us running up and down the roads and with the air conditioner and stuff, it's pulling too many amps and it's not allowing it to be fully charged or get charged. So, but then last night we drove about 120 miles roughly,
Something like that.
and I figured that would have been enough for it to charge up, but it didn't. So, you know, sometimes you have to charge them up. I mean, because the systems that we run nowadays it's a 12-volt system, but we got so many accessories on these vehicles that, to me, it's like right on the borderline of keeping your battery charged. That's why you always have to have a really good battery with good cold cranking amps. I think that's what's helping this thing along, is because it's got plenty of cold cranking amps. Because once it gets hot, it even gets harder to start. It's got nothing to do with anything other than the battery. The system's charging, everything, we've checked it, and even said it had a good battery, but sometimes you go to these parts stores and, you know, they check the battery for you, and I'm grateful for it, but sometimes you got a bad battery that shows good, you know. So anyway, y'all just keep hanging out.
Well, see y'all at the parts store.
See ya.
Get in here, guys. Didn't have what we were looking for. On to store number 2. Alright. Store 2 supposedly has what we needed. We hope. Back in the truck from the parts store.
You see what I got? The old thunder chicken. The reason this is so significant is because on the side of my little hot rod Nova, I got the same little guy. Anyway, that's going to designate my keys.
It's going to be pretty epic.
Alright, so after the second trip to town, we took those other lines back. They did not work. The lines were the same size, but the threads were different. And then we went to another parts store, and they actually measured it for me. They not they measured the threads to make sure that they would work, and they both worked. So that was a lot more than the my other buddies did at the other parts store. So
Which, I mean, they didn't have a thread checker.
maybe we can get this done.
Well, folks, a couple hours later, finally got the field line, or brake line, bent and placed and started on both sides. So, hopefully we should be good. Listen to that. Got it. Well, we got it. We're going for a test drive now. Hoping it will ride good. But we shall find out. Stay tuned. Anyways, you happy to have your car back?
Absolutely, thank you. Love the way it rides. Like a lot of cushion and air.
Wow. I didn't even feel it.
Angle spacers, but when we lowered it, we put angle spacers, but we put them on backwards, so the pumpkin or the chunk was pointed up, and every time we go someplace, the bottom, it would hit the bottom. Did two things: we turned the angles back around, so now the front end goes down. Plus, cut our bump stops back about what was that? About an inch.
Yeah.
All three of them, the one for the chunk, the pumpkin, and for the axles. So that gives us a little bit more room. The only thing that it's doing now is it's hitting the tire every now and then, but we'll be able to fix that by adding more tire pressure to it. I've got a compressor and I've got an air tank. I just haven't hooked them up yet, but I still have to work on the valves and stuff. And I don't know whether I want to put electric valves in it or if I want to put the manual valves on it. I think the manual valves are better because you got more control over them. The electric valves are great because they'll let all the air out at one time or however much you want. The other valves, they're real slow about letting air out. The only time I'm going to let air out of this thing other than is whenever I'm sitting still at maybe a restaurant or a car show or something. I'm just going to let it down. But when I say let it down, it only goes down like 3.5, 4 inches. So we'll figure this thing out. My main concern was getting it out and about and getting my ride going again. So I did it with my grandson, Mr. Diesel. What now?
It was Urban Diesel?
Urban Diesel?
Driven diesel.
How about Turbo Diesel?
I think that's already taken somewhere.
Yeah, Driven Diesel. He's setting up his channel so that he can get his own 6.0. That's what he wants, a 6.0.
Yeah.
So, anyway, my channel is on YouTube is TWO Pendejos Adventures, and the other pendejo that's on the show is my buddy Doc that I've known since I was 16, and he's we do episodes together, but we haven't had life's been getting involved in here, so we're gonna have to make special trips. One of us is gonna have to. to get back together and making a show. I've been trying to get a show every 90 days or every 45 days. But it's been a bit longer than that, so it's time. Anyway, we're taking a nice little cruise, running about 65. And runs out really good.
And I'll leave a link to his channel in the description of this video. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna have a video on his channel of us working on this car as well.
Yeah, and not to mention the fact that I've got other channels too. I mean, I've got the TWO PENDEJOs is on Facebook too. It's also on Instagram, and it's also on TikTok. But I've got other channels too. It's Poppy's Kitchen, where I cook with my grandkids, and then the other one is just Jim Sparkman. That's just my personal page on YouTube. It's got a lot more postings, and the reason why is because I post all of them to that channel. But now that I've got the TWO PENDEJOs channel, I'm posting to it first, and then to everybody else after that. Anyway, y'all come ride with us sometime. You'll enjoy it.
I'll leave a link to his channels. Like all his TikToks, his Facebook page, and all that. And well, I'm sure we'll be doing plenty of videos together. But we'll catch y'all later. We'll catch y'all back at the house after the test drive. And just like that, we're back. Everything runs great. Everything drove super smooth. It's probably the smoothest I've ever felt this car. Which I never felt what it felt like back in the day. But compared to what I'm used to, 30 times smoother. But I think it went well. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it went well.
Absolutely.
But that was this episode.
Y'all please like and share. You know, it don't take but that much time. Well, maybe that much time, if you will. We'd appreciate it a whole bunch. I know he would. I know I would. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate y'all.
You have a good one.